What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Union Josh Yu-Gi-Oh! Where today we are looking at the White Forest deck profile as I've got it heading into December 2024. This is the deck I will be taking to locals, minus one minor adjustment that I'll make known during the video, as there's a card I'm hoping to pick up either before or at locals on Thursday. Really excited to show you this deck, so let's crack into it. Also, this is just a fun little card that I got. This was I won it at locals the other week, guessing the fake card by the flavor text on the bottom. So this now sits as my my lovely field center, Universe Patron Saint. Everyone knows quality Space Mambo. But all weird cards aside, let's jump into the main 40 cards. Starting off, obviously, triple Estella, obviously a mainstay in the deck at the moment. This is the one that we want. Not running Runic, we are just running pure White Forest. So White Forest Estella, this is the one you want a normal summon. Normal summon grabs you a special summon of Sylvie from the deck, which grabs you extenders, continues your plays. And then if this one's in the graveyard and you use a White Forest effect on field pitching a card, you get to special summon it right back. Which is awesome. It means that you get more plays, can continue going into more of your synchros, or some of the other things that we're creating in the extra deck. So obviously 3 Estellas is what we want to see first off. Playing 3 LZ as well. Bet you couldn't guess we were playing this card. This is the Runic, the one that the Runics love. This is the one that most people are familiar with. This is not as good in the pure White Forest deck. Still a good card, but we want to be seeing Estella as much as possible. This one, when you can pitch a card to special summon it and then add a White Forest monster from your deck to your hands. And then if, similar to this one, if a White Forest effect is used on field to pitch a card, normally a spell, you get to add this back to your hand. So you can then special summon it again with the cards that you've got. So we're playing 3 of those. Next up, I'm playing 3 Sylvie. I've seen some decks play this at 1 or 2. I play this at 3, really just for consistency. The worst thing you want is none of these 6 guys in your hand at the start, none of the top 6 in your hand. And so Sylvie in your hand allows you to at least have a normal summon to play on with, and allowing you to get the White Forest spell that gets something back into your hand that you can get an LZ. So to continue, but yeah, so I play 3 Sylvie and then 1 Rushia of the White Forest to round out sort of the White Forest package. This one's great. Kind of, yeah, is what it needs to be for the deck, really. So that's the 10 card package that we play for White Forests. They're the first ones we play. Moving on to the toy package, Toy Soldier, Toy Tank. Really only need 1 of these each at the moment now. Did used to run 3 toy soldiers, but really only need 1 of each now for that. And then moving on, we're playing 3 Dire Bellstar. This looks really nice in the new Platinum Secret Rare that I pulled, which is really good. Yeah, 3 of these girls, really for the Azamina engine. And then my sort of almost spice tech card is this one, the original Sin Keeper. This one's really, it works quite well with the Sinful Spoil stuff. So its effect is if a Sinful Spoils card is in either player's graveyard, so also if I'm playing against Snake Eyes or something of that variety, if this, I can special summon this, just a free special summon if a Sinful Spoils card is in my graveyard or someone else's. Which we play a few Sinful Spoils, we play your Wanted, and Azamina, that card. But if there's any of those in the graveyard, just a free special summon. And it comes with the effect that your opponent must set spells and trap cards before activating them, which is just great because it means that their spells, it slows them down. And if you can pull this off turn 1, it's really good. I am looking into playing one of the Sinful Spoils traps, which allows me to search this potentially, but yeah, I don't think I'm not convinced I need to play that at the moment. But yeah, we're playing these 4 girls really just because we want to. They're really good. So that's all the monsters. They're all done. Onto the spells. playing 3 Toy Box for obvious reasons. Toy Box is just, it's clutched up so many games. So many people have, at my locals, just haven't seen what Toy Box does and have attacked into it while I've got something, and I've just destroyed their attacking monster. It's just so good. Works so well with the White Forest. So I'm looking forward to. I'm playing that and looking forward to keeping it in. Don't know if it stays in once the new support comes out in January. So we'll have to do a new video when what is it? Supreme Darkness comes out. Yeah, but for now, staying at 3. Next up, I'm playing 3 Dark Ruler. I don't know. I'm just finding more utility out of this than what is it? Forbidden Droplet. I don't know. It's a toss-up at the moment, just seeing how this works. You could play 3 Droplet here. I'm choosing to play 3 Dark Ruler. Yeah. But that can be 3 Droplet. I'm just feeling the cost of Droplet is too much for this deck, almost. If you're pitching all the cards to negate, you've got nothing to play with. So you kind of want, I don't know, Dark Ruler going second. I think I've got Droplet in the side. Anyway, so if I need to, I can swap them out. But at the moment, in the main, is sticking with Dark Ruler. Then Triple Wanted. Obviously, we want to see this card. We want to be playing this card. Getting us into our Azamina stuff to set up the negate or to, do whatever we want, really. So that's 9 of those spell cards there. Up next, we're playing 1 Tails, 1 Beware, 1 Scourge. Really love these cards. Tails obviously is the one we want to get off Sylvie when we summon, just being able to pitch and then activate again. But Beware, this one is just the one that flies under a lot of the radar a lot of the time, which basically, if you have a control of a level 6 or higher illusion or spellcaster monster, target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it, and then has the White Forest effective. If it's pitched, it can set itself, which is just a free destruction. We love to see it. And then Scourge is the one that came out more recently, in Rise of the Abyss, and you contribute a synchro monster, target 1 face-up card on the field, negate its effects until the end of the turn, and then if the card you tributed was a White Forest synchro monster, you can special summon an illusion monster from your graveyard. So what we want to be doing for this is we want to be setting up with Diabell Queen of the White Forest. We want to be pitching this for this effect to negate negate an effect on the opponent's field, and then because this is an illusion, boom, special summon it back, and continue on from there. So these 2 cards pair really well together. So Scourge is staying at 1 in the deck at the moment. Moving on to the Azamina stuff, I'm playing 1 Deception. Now this is where the deck can change, because I am looking to pick up a second. I've been playing it for the last, I don't know, month or so with just 1, but I'm potentially looking at picking up a second just for a little bit of consistency. And then alongside 1 Hallowed Azamina and 1 Debtors. Debtors is just so much fun. Being able to do this on your opponent's turn, setting up which one is it? I can't pronounce any of their names. This one, just being able to set this up on your opponent's turn and fusion into this one, which is great because you can just target a field a card on the field and send it to the graveyard. Not destroy, non-destruction effects. Still targets, but not destruction. Just sends. So this one's actually really quite fun. So Azamina Debtors, one each of those, potentially looking to go into a second Deception though. Last spell of the deck is 1 Piri Reis map. This was at 3 for a time, but I'm just playing it at 1 because sometimes you open a hand, you see none of those, the White Forest girls, and you need them, and too many of these is just a bit clunky. So just 1 of these allows me to get 1 at the cost of half my life points. Yeah, so I'm just playing that at 1. This could be anything, really. This could be, I don't know, this could be a Veiler or something, but yeah, currently playing that for just consistency issues. Next, we're playing 1 Angel and 1 Skill Drain. Those are 2 traps that we're involving at the moment. Angel Statue for Silhouette Rabbit, and then the 1 Skill Drain, which I'm really so nice. I love I think this is the Collector's, the Ultimate. One of them from Rarity 2. So many different rarities. Yeah, so playing one each of those. Because Skill Drain still does amazing things, and Angel is better than the Silhouette trick thing, I think. And then on to the 3 elves. We're playing 3 Power Sync Stones still. This card has caused so many troubles for some of the decks that I've come up against, because I actually have to count how many effects they use before everything's just shut off. And if you flip this during your opponent's turn and activate a monster's effect in response, then there's only one that they can use before everything's shut off. So again, it's not as good as Skill Drain, which just shut off everything, but this is just so much fun to play with. Three of the Power Sink Stone, and to finish off the main deck, 3 Impermanence, because Impermanence is still king. If I did get rid of the Azamina package, I would probably fill that spot with, what's it called? Dominus Purge. I did have Dominus Purge in here before. I took it out purely because it affects all of the, the dark monsters, and all the Azaminas are dark, whereas most of the monsters we were playing before were all light, so it really didn't affect this deck too much. But because lots of the Azamina stuff is dark, we kind of want to not play into that. Yeah, so that's 40 cards at the moment. 41 if I went up to a second Deception. But moving on to the extra deck, playing 1 Silahat Rabbit, 1 SP Little Knight for the Link monsters. I've seen some people playing, what is it called? Access Code Talker. Yeah, I could see it. I can see us getting up to, 4, the requirement, or an SP and 2 others for access code. So there's thought for having that, but at the moment, I think space is just so tight. There is one space I could go, but I kind of really don't want to do that. So for links, those are the 2. For the Azamina package, we're doing 1 Sylvie, 1 Murusilago, and this guy, because I'm not pronouncing it. 1 each of these. Yeah, that's the Azamina support at the moment. Obviously, Sylvia is the one that is Effect Negate. This one allows you to get back some of the it gives the effects, the attack and defense boost. And then I can add an Azamina or Sinful Spores card from deck to hand. So that's a card that could go, in theory. This could go for access code if I'm thinking about it. And I'm thinking about it now, and I might actually swap that out. I might swap that out. Yeah. I think I'll swap that out. So when this goes up, I think I will have swapped this out for Access Code Talker. Actually, I'm going to get it now. That's over my binder right here. I think I will put access code in and just see how it runs this week. Where is it? It is here. I do have one. There it is. So, boom. Let's just pretend that this was access code the whole time. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. If in the next one you see that Mu Rusliar goes back in, then great. But if not, I think access code might be the way forward, actually. So I'll move that. That one's over there. Let's put access code in. There you go. On the spur, access code's gone in. Wow. And then a couple of more fusions that I'm playing. I'm playing Albion and Dragoon. This is just such a cool little side engine, almost, that just gets you into something. If you don't have the resources to continue your White Forest plays, if you can only really get to a 6, and you don't have, I don't know, another spell or trap to pitch for its effect to get a Stella back out of the graveyard, then this is a great place to go, because you just go 6 into Muddy Mud Dragon. You will probably have another card somewhere, probably, if you've used LZ, you'll probably get Rushia off of LZ. Not off of LZ, off of, you'll probably get, I don't know, you'll probably end up somewhere where you've got a 6. And if you have this 6 plus any other, you sink into a light monster, sink into a fusion into Albion. Albion then banishes itself and Muddy from graveyard, and then you've got a Dragoon on the field. And if you've got enough resources, if you've got some things in the back row, or in your hand at least, then that's a real problem, a real issue for some opponents who just, I don't know, a Dragoon is just still such an issue for so many people. And again, yeah, just I think is that ultimate? That is ultimate. I think that's the ultimate rare. I'm still not sure on what rarities these are, but that looks beautiful and I love it. So for fusions and these, yeah, and links, there you go. Access code has made the cut. For synchros, Oh no, hold on, we got 1xz. We're playing Baguska. This is in here because I wasn't playing Baguska, and there was a couple of matches I played at locals, where if I had Baguska, I would have won. But unfortunately, I didn't have anything to go in. I had 2 level 4s on the field, couldn't do anything with them, and I got steamrolled. So if I had Baguska, I could have completely flipped the game. So Baguska is great. We love Baguska. So Baguska's in, and now we can go on to the synchros. So we got the 1 Muddy Mad Dragon. This is just for the Dragoon plays, and then for our White Forest cards, we are playing 1 each of Reclea, Silvera, and Diabell. Obviously, we want 1 each of these. Great. Silvera is great to summon off of Diabell, because this just changes everything to defense mode. And it gives a bonus attack to everyone, and he also inflicts double piercing. So because you flipped everything into defense, attack with this for every White Forest you got on the field. Boom, there you go, some piercing damage. So we got those for the White Forest package, and then for our other, we got 1 more level 8. I'm playing Draco Berserker of the Tenny at the moment, in this level 8 position. I found myself a couple of times just need that second level 8, either Diabell's in the grave, and couldn't get it back, and just needed something else to go in. So this is my level 8, that just basically quick effects. If your opponent's activating effect, just banish it straight up. So this is quite a nice thing to go in sort of late game, almost after you've done through all your combo, and if you're still grinding out, then Draco comes in, just banishes something, is lovely. And the level 10s, we're playing Satellite Warrior. Really enjoy playing Satellite Warrior. This takes me back to my Synchron days. I've still got that deck, and I will be doing a deck profile probably in the new year now for that deck. I know that you guys are a big fan of that, so I'll be doing another one of those. But Satellite Warrior is great late game if you've gone through all of your synchro package. Basically just pops everything, which is great. And finally, Chaos Angel. Finally got this in Ultimate Rare for the collection, which is really, really nice. Yeah, so Chaos Angel for obvious reasons. So that is that's the extra deck. Those are the synchros that we are planning on using for the foreseeable. Moving on to the side deck, let's have a look at what we've got in here. This hasn't really been altered too much over the last month and a bit. Playing 3 Nibiru. So still decks just play into Nibiru, and it's strange. Nibiru's just been around for a while. And then I've got the Bestial package as well. Jurisworm, Bulldrake, and Magnamut. They're most side decks at the moment. So those are the monsters for the side deck. Just three of those each. And here we go. There's the 3 Forbidden Droplet from before. Easy just to swap it out if you need to with the Dark Ruler. Just an easy straight swap there. If this is better, if this is working better against the deck, then we go for that. And then 2 Lightning Storm and a Feather Duster. Just if we need some board clearance, if we can't get over stuff as easily, or if they're a back row heavy deck, then obviously you want to have Harpy's Feather Duster. And let me know what you think about the alt artwork. I'm not sure. I like it. I quite like the Harpy's Feather Duster alt art. Really a big fan of that. And then into the final 3 cards of the deck. Synchro Zone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most annoying cards for non-synchro decks. And will be quite fun going up against some of the new stuff. Ryziel and Malice don't use synchros. And if they do, it's in very limited use. So Synchro Zone is great. So we'll be definitely using that quite a bit as a swap in for one of the other things that we're not using too much. But that is the White Forest deck profile for December, going into December 2024. Let me know what you thought, guys. I hope that this has been good. Do let me know if you've got any suggestions, anything that you want to make known to me. And yeah, do hit that thumbs up, do subscribe, do like, do share with your friends, because that really helps me out. I hope that you're really enjoying this, and I will catch you again in the next one. Hopefully in the new year we'll have a new Synchron deck profile for you, maybe more Stardust focus, but we'll definitely have that out in the new year for you at some point, along with, this box. This box here contained the next deck that we are building. We've been building White Forest for the last few months, but I've since started to build a deck that I've always wanted to build, and so I'll get a card out so that you know what is coming up in the next month, next couple of, well, probably into next year when these cards actually get a proper printing. You'll see what we're playing. These cards got a nice new reprint in the Bonanza set, but yes, we are going to be building Necros. Really excited about this deck. Really excited to be playing with Necros. I joined the game when the Secret Forces came out and never pulled any of these Necros cards. But now I've got some. I'm really excited to be building the deck. This is my first draft at the moment, but I'm waiting for the support to come out. So this hopefully whets your appetite for what's coming up over the next few months. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you then. Take care, guys.